I'm Michael.
I'm Owen.
Murray, Gregory.
So I'm 38 years old. Owen's 9. Murray, I guess you're 36. We've been married for 18 years, together for 20.
We have an older son that's 18. His name is Cooper.
I've been members at Woodburn Baptist Church for, I'm thinking, around 15 years. We travel the country racing ATV motocross. So the motocross season generally runs from March to August. It generally consists of races every other weekend, about every 10 days.
So we leave on Wednesday night after church, and it depends what state we go on. So we'll head on the road and we'll start just driving through Nashville, Louisville, and that kind of stuff.
We've been all the way to Maryland, and we've been all the way down to Texas, Michigan.
I know y'all love it, but it creates a dilemma because you're very faithful to church.
Yeah, it did, and I felt really convicted about that for a while because, like you said, when we kind of get distant from the people who believe the most, it's easy to stray. It is, and I was like, there just has to be something there, I just kept, feeling it tug on my heart, and I was like, there has to be a way that we can still serve the Lord and continue to do the things that we love doing the most, outside of just being at church on Sunday or even Wednesday night. So there was a lot of conversations that took place with a lot of good men, at the ATV National Series. Eric Johnson, Jason Klutwick, and Dwayne Chappell were 3 of them. And Moto Church was started, ATV MX Moto Church. And our Moto Church right now is averaging about 150 people a weekend.
I don't even think we had a microphone the first service.
No, Dwayne
we didn't. It was very hard to hear. There wasn't very many people. And then we realized, like 2 or 3 in, we were like, wait a minute, we need to get a microphone, at least something to where somebody can hear us. So now we have a speaker and a microphone, and we have a tent set up that stays up in the pits all weekend, has ATV MX Moto Church all over it.
To be honest with you, the attendance really wasn't that much at first, obviously. It was small, and it just kept growing. There was a lot of people that became believers throughout the year, and at that time we didn't have a good baptism pool, obviously, because the racetrack, everything's mobile. Right. So we had talked to people, and everybody liked the idea of being baptized at the creek. So we waited until the last race of the year, and that's actually where Owen was baptized. I baptized him last year at Loretta Lynn's, which Loretta Lynn's is located in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee, and that's the biggest event of the year. There's a creek that runs along Loretta's Dude Ranch, and that's where everybody likes to go hang out and kind of do their thing. They jump off rock walls and everything like that. So last year we actually baptized 26 people in the creek. I would suspect that based off of the way it's went, it's probably just going to continue to get bigger as far as numbers go and things like that. Of course, with anything new, better organization and all the things that come along with it. But we're really excited about it, and I think too. I think amongst the people that are in leadership with it, I think it's important for us to really remember the reason for being there. You know what I mean? Like it's we all get wrapped up in the things that the world has to offer all the time. Yeah. But it's keeping our sights on God, and that right there is the big picture. In my opinion, it is.
There's riders from different countries. There's families that come in from Canada, Australia. And there's riders who travel across the sea. So Christianity is not a core belief, Right. There's a lot of people, adults our age and older, who have never heard. But when you're at the racetrack and everybody obviously enjoys one thing, like racing, as a hobby, it's easier to talk to somebody, bring them to church, witness to them, and help them come to Christ.
Yeah, it gives me a great chance to talk about Jesus to other riders because I go to ATV National Motocross Moto Church and I listen and I just spread the word.
You go to church Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, if something's going on at the racetrack that maybe would get you frustrated or down, people are looking at you thinking, how are they going to respond to this worldly act in a Christian manner? And it really helps keep you accountable.
It's interesting to see the people that's not really believers. It is interesting to see the way they receive it sometimes. Right. I've experienced people that we've done business with for years that are not believers that now are starting to come to me and a friend, Eric, and they're talking to us in conversation about, you know, believing. We've actually gave them a Bible that we got from another race, and, you know, just talking to them a little bit about it, not really like hardcorely pushing, just, you know, letting them come to us and be like, hey man, we notice you're different. We see things are different for you. You know, the way you approach situations and everything included. You know, I want to be a little more like that. I never would have thought that I would have been so blessed to have been positioned in something I love doing so much and still have that much of a purpose for the God that we all serve.
Right.
But I do believe that. In my heart, I really do. And it's great. It really is. It's awesome to be a part of something like that, to where we can make what seems to be a small difference, but really, I mean, it's big.